Welcome to Poetry Changes Lives, poetry, history, a thought for the day, all in my one book. PoetryChangesLives.com is the website. On this day in 1958, the Russian author Boris Pasternak was awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature for his novel Doctor Zhivago, that had had to be smuggled out of the Soviet Union for publication in Italy. The CIA was instrumental making this happen because they saw the impact it would have at the height of the Cold War. You know, in the 1950s, things were really difficult between the West and the East, as they are today. On the 25th of October, Pasternak sent a telegram to the Academy saying, infinitely grateful, touched, proud, surprised, overwhelmed. He was very pleased. It was a huge embarrassment to the Soviets, and they immediately acted. The same day, the Literary Institute in Moscow demanded its students sign a petition denouncing Pasternak. They were further ordered to join a spontaneous demonstration demanding Pasternak's exile from the Soviet Union. Great pressure was put on the poor man, and he eventually decided to withdraw his acceptance of the prize, although the Nobel Committee refused to withdraw their award of the prize. So he's still in history down as having been awarded the prize. Pasternak was first of all a Russian and wanted to stay that way. There was never any question of his voluntary exile. And he was tried and persecuted by the state, but never imprisoned, and died in 1960 in Russia of natural causes. He also wrote some very beautiful poetry, and I'm going to read one. It's in translation, but I still think it's very fine. It's his description of the essence of poetry, and it's a poem in itself. Here we are. It is a steeply rising whistle. It is the cracking of squeezed icicles. It is frozen leaves through the night. It is two nightingales singing a duel. It is the stifled sweet pea plant. It is the tears of the world on a shoulder. I think that's profoundly beautiful. Today I give thanks for the bravery of those who are prepared to stand up against persecution and thus give inspiration to others. Thank you for listening.